Today is the day we're going to be installing this electric jack. This is a Polestar from OUTFITR.com. They did send this to me to review. I had a few conversations with them in the last video. I answered a lot of questions that you may have about this, durability, and why I actually chose them. So let's go ahead and get into the video. You guys see it already comes with a really nice cover. Now, if you want to get this installed, you guys will see when you receive this guy, you will have to add some ring terminals to this. That way you can have a solid connection for it. So you can get these from any hardware store. I got these from Ace a long time ago, so I'm just going to reuse these for this job here. Now, you can cut down this wire, but I'm going to probably keep it long just in case in the future, you know, I might transfer this over to a trailer. So I'm going to just keep it long for now and just wrap it up really nicely in my battery box. But if I decide to keep it on the trailer I have now, I'll probably just cut it down a good bit, and then that way you don't have to have so much wiring. So let's go ahead and get outside. I'm going to go ahead and get these installed. You're just going to need, I don't have my tool, so I'm just going to find something just to crimp this together. That way I have a good solid connection for that. And then we'll go ahead and remove my old jack, put this one in, and we'll see how it works. So I'll let you guys know on this review, obviously, if this is good, if it's something that you should purchase. So far, quality-wise, I like it. So it does pass that test. Now we have to see how well it works. We're pretty much all set. I did wind up cutting down the red wire because it was actually a little bit longer for whatever reason. And you can use a tool like this. This is not the best. I have another one, but I can't find it. So yeah, it works perfectly. But yeah, let's go ahead and again walk outside. We'll get this guy installed and we'll see if this is worth the upgrade. There's a few ways that you can go about doing this. Most people will hook up to the truck and drop the weight down and obviously unbolt the old jack, which is really the easiest way to do it. Or if you do have like a jack that you can lift up the trailer with, use jack stands, you have that option too. But we're gonna just hook up to the truck because it's just right there. So let's go ahead and get everything hooked up. We'll unbolt what you see here and then we'll pull this out. Now, if you watched my last video, I mentioned that this jack is just over 5 years old, but it didn't hold up well because of the element. So this new jack should be a little bit better. It is a little bit slower. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and drop the weight down. This is probably about 1,000 pounds. There's no weight in the trailer right now, but it can get up to about 1,500 pounds, give or take. So now it's off of the ground. All of my weight is on the hitch of the truck. Let's go ahead and get this thing unbolted. That took me about 5 minutes. I actually had to use my hammer to beat off the leg because over time, when that leg does scrape on the ground, it kind of got like stuck in there. So what I'm going to do next, you know, whenever you can fix rust, fix it, because it becomes a problem in the future. So this is the perfect time to clean off the surface. And we're going to spray paint this. That way we don't have to worry about rust in the future. So obviously this is optional. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but hey, it's all about longevity, right? And we're all done. You can add a few more coats, but this is going to be hidden, so I just wanted to add just a layer of protection for now. That way in the future, you know, I don't have a bigger issue with rust. So yeah, in the future I'll probably come in and fix the rest of this, but I need to have a better tool than just scraping with that. I need to have an actual sanding tool to get the rest of this off, but for now this will do. Now, in order for us to install this, we need to take out this pin, okay, like that. and pull the leg out. Then all we have to do now is just set this in. Now what's nice is, if you want, you could always turn this to the side like this. There it is. That way you can have better clearance for your tailgate. Let's see if it'll actually hit. Let's see. So if I turn it that way, then I would actually be able to clear my tailgate. But then you don't have your light, so that kind of sucks. So right here, let's see. Oh my goodness, it almost clears. Now let's try the multi side of it. Let's see. Okay, so that jack over there, hopefully you guys can see it. If I did this, it would not clear still. But with this new jack, because I have this multi-pro tailgate, if you have a GMC, boom, you now can clear this jack basically, which is really nice. So that is actually an advantage you don't probably think about. But if you want, you could always turn it to the side. The only issue is the light is not going to be shining where you want it at. It's just be shining to the side. So it's something to consider. But yeah, this works for me. I can easily put this up and put it down. So I like this. This has already given me other benefits already, as you guys can see. Now they did supply these washers and bolts, and because I can't use these here because I don't have access to screw them in on the bottom, so I only can use this. But the good news is they still work, and I'm going to use this to test out how good of quality these are. So remember, these are 3/8, or you can use the number 14, and all you gotta do is just just kind of start them with your hand like this, and that's it. Just tighten them up. They don't have to be super duper tight, but you definitely want them to be nice and secure. They don't have any specs for torquing them down, so just start screw them in with your hand. That way they don't get stripped out, and then you can use your wrench to lock them in. But yeah, this is so far so good. Now I didn't say this at the beginning of the video. I checked to see if the lights and the jack actually worked yesterday. Before you start doing anything, make sure everything works first. Then you can start doing what I'm doing right now. But at this point, I've already checked to make sure the jack works. I already checked to make sure the light works. So we're good to go, because if you get this far into it and then you find out it doesn't work, then you just wasted a bunch of time. So I should have said it at the beginning, but I wanted to make that point right now. Now we're just gonna put the leg in. And I like actually how high up the leg is. So I'm gonna just drop it down maybe this. I'm gonna keep it like this. Let's just test it out, because yeah, that way we don't damage it going down a low driveway. But it's really easy to undo it, and yeah, we're pretty much done there. So this is all bolted down. Now I just have to hook up the power, and we're done. We can go ahead and check it out, see how it works, and then I'll pretty much complete this video. Let's go ahead and pull out the trailer in the sun, that way you guys can see. But I'm going to show you guys right here. The light's on. You guys see light works, and I can already tell this is a little bit quicker. So we'll see if it has the power to lift up about 1,000 pounds. But yeah, so far I'm liking this thing. Oh, actually, you know what? Can you hand me that right there on the ground? There you go. Here's the manual. Whatchamacallit? Forget the name of this thing all the time. So, if for any reason this fails, this is what you can do. You don't have to do any manual like disconnect for the braking system, as I explained in the last video. So they provided this in the kit. But yeah, this is super easy, and we'll test it out to see how easy or hard it is to put weight on this using this manual lever here. I tried to salvage my 7-pin plug holder, keeps the elements off of it, but unfortunately I broke this cheap plastic, because again, in time this stuff just breaks. So I have to buy another one of these, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, I can get OUTFITR to maybe supply something like this with their kit, because it would be nice that way you can just put your power cord right here on the side, done. Because on my setup here, there's no place for me to put that. So here's the moment of truth. Let's see how it works. I can tell it's a little bit quicker for sure, but let's see what happens when weight hits it. That makes the biggest difference there. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Oh yeah, this is way better. So they say it's 1.5 times faster. I can tell it's faster. I should have showed you guys, but see, that jack is old, so it wouldn't be fair. But yeah, this is faster for sure. And about 1,000 pounds, give or take. And this can max out at 5,000. So it's definitely quicker. Let's go ahead and check out the manual part of this, so that way you guys can see how easy or hard it is when there's weight. One-handed, I can easily do it. You don't have to release anything, any mechanisms. Super easy. Highly recommend this, guys. This is a easy purchase. It's not that expensive, and it works exactly as they said. So hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to try to answer them for you guys. But yeah, this is it right here. All I gotta do now is put the cover on it, and now it's protected. And hopefully in maybe 6 months or so, I'll do a follow-up video that would let you guys know how it's doing.